What's good? What's good, everybody? How are y'all doing out there this Monday evening? Welcome to a short edition of just another Ratchet moment with me, Lee Black. In case you don't know, I'm the host of Real Talk for Real Men, and my show airs live every Wednesday and every Saturday. And so please be sure to subscribe to my channel on YouTube and Facebook under the title Real Talk for Real Men, the number four. And of course, you can find me under the TFG family as well. And I come to you live tonight under the TFG Ratchet channel. TFG is a broad spectrum network that has just about everything you want to think of. And I represent all things Ratchet. So I do like to say all the time, the views expressed herein, they come from me and me alone. They do not necessarily reflect those of the channel, but there's so much great content under the TFG banner. Sports news, real estate insider, you name it, we got it. We got shows dealing with just men, women. Be sure to subscribe to that as well. And I even see I got one of the super fans, Carol, popping in. Appreciate you for being with me, Miss Carol. And she pops in because she gets notifications. So if you want to be always up to speed on the type of shit that I find ratchet, because I'm an opinionated SOB, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell so that whenever I go live, and I go live pretty much whenever the fuck I feel like it. Let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick, folks. I see my brother, Mr. Sports Hustle himself, the hardest working man on TFG, popping in. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Some of us had to work today, so we're still dealing with the Super Bowl hangover. But overall, the game itself, I thought was just okay. To be honest with you, it could have been a little bit better. Had a little bit of drama there at the end, so that was fantastic. I think who won was supposed to win. That's Mr. Real Estate Insider himself. Mr. What's going on, partner? That's the man himself. So be sure to subscribe to the Real Estate Insider as well, because this is the innovator of all that we do. Appreciate your support, my brother. And so anyway, the game itself was, rather pedestrian. We got what we expected. Patty Mahomes is probably on his way to the true GOAT status. That's not what we're here to talk about, is it? Under the ratchet shit. Let's talk first and foremost about the halftime show, because that's really what we came to see. Overall, I thought it was one of the best halftime shows ever for me. Now, I'm not going to put it ahead of Prince and Michael Jackson. I may still give Beyonce just the slightest bit of edge, because pussy always going to rule over niggas. So watching Beyonce and her LMA shake that mustard snatch, I ain't going to never put him quite over there. But Usher did his thing, I got to say. You know what I'm saying? He put Atlanta on the map. I happen to live here in the A, so I love what he did. I love how he actually was able to incorporate so much of his music in that 13 minutes. And as I agree, top five. It was the best halftime show I've seen ever since Bruno Mars, because that bullshit that they put on with Rihanna funky ass and then Dr. Dre them, you can take that shit back to the camp. I didn't like none of it. That's just me. And yes, I said it. Now, what really turned into a ratchet moment, as we're hearing today, it's always some viral moments, is the attire that Jermaine Dupri had on. I thought Usher did a great job. He pretty much gave us a little bit of everything. I was very pleasantly surprised. He even came out there on skates. You had hoes on stripper poles. They had changing outfits, the set, the band. All of that shit was on point. But you know what people are talking about today? Miss Carol says, I hated Beyonce dropped the new music, though. I hear you. You know what people are talking about today on Twitter, or X as they call it? Let me show you a picture. So let me share my screen. I'm not going to be with you guys long, because I just want to share a couple of ratchet moments with you. They're talking about the attire that Jermaine Dupri had on. So if you haven't already seen it, go out there and check out what he had on. Look, honestly, for me, folks, it didn't bother me what he had on, because he even wasn't on screen that long enough for me to even matter. I thought it was, pretty cool that he was invited, because he represents the A. But look at what he got on, folks. Everybody kind of was ragging on the fact that he had on shorts and these little socks and these penny loafers and whatnot. Now, Jermaine Dupri, he has taken to Twitter to put some shit straight and let you know that those socks he had on, they're supposed to be the new Louis Vuitton Haute Couture edition. And lo and behold, he even posted that those fucking socks cost $565. And so, Real Estate Insider, you're right. We're finding out that these are Louis Vuitton socks. And in case you don't know, folks, they got a little pocket on the side. Now, who in a right fucking mind would spend $565 on some little girl socks that has pockets on the side? It tells you that sometimes, folks, we just fucking stupid for no good reason at all. I Googled this fucker's net worth and it's $2.5 million. Now, granted, that's a whole lot more than I'm probably going to ever see in my lifetime, but it's not like you drowning in money. And the fact that you wanted to debut some fucking socks that you paid damn near $600 for, it tells me why you a goddamn fool in the first place. Like Terrence said, way too much money for a pair of socks. Now, I've always had a little bit of respect for Jermaine Dupri because if an ugly motherfucker like that could be fucking Janet Jackson back in the day, and let's be clear, folks, he ain't just got ugly. He been ugly his whole fucking life. But he obviously had something to attract Janet Jackson. But then again, the Jackson family, they all kind of fucked up in the heads too. But he still was fucking her, whether we like it or not. And so my thing was, being that he had, I always kind of, gave him a little something, that he was able to get that pussy. But dude, come on now, you one fucking a halftime show of 13 minutes and your monkey ass was on there for all of about 3 minutes and you decided that's the time for you to spend $600 on some socks? Are you fucking kidding me? It just go to show you, folks, we are absolute fucking numbskulls when it comes to money. Black people, sometimes we just don't know how to spend our money. When you got 2.5 million and you living in this hot overpriced motherfucking city like I am right now, you better save every motherfucking dime you got because before you knew it, you probably have to sell the motherfucking socks. I'm just gonna tell you right there. And a couple of you already saying it wasn't them socks though. It was a whole outfit, but who gives a shit? I was pretty happy with the show because you had bitches on poles shaking and they did their thing. The second moment that kind of went viral, believe it or not, let me share my picture against a screen here with you again, because I can't believe that people were talking about this as a problem. Alicia Keys, Usher, and this pose right here. At the end of their set, and again, they performed all of what, maybe 2-3 minutes. He hugged her as they were singing their little song, and it's gone viral because some people are offended that he's holding her around his waist and she's got a husband. They're telling Swiss Beats that he should say something. Lil Boozy has jumped into the mix and saying that, oh, he need to check Usher about this. Now, I just don't get it, folks. Why we want to fuck up a good thing and make something where there really is nothing? Now, Lil Boozy, I love Lil Boozy. Most of the things he talk about, I'm with him. To be honest with you, he's an opinionated motherfucker just like me. You know what I'm saying? And he damn sure as big R. Kelly fan as I am. But now some of the shit you say, Lil Boozy, you need to just kind of sit it down, bro. This wasn't worth even mentioning. These are friends. They're like sister and brother. The fact that he brought it to the show, it's a fucking performance. So he hugged her a little bit. I even praised Usher the fact that he gave just enough sexiness without it being so overt that it was offensive. So the idea that in the light of day to day that people are saying that he was offensive, no titties came out. He didn't thrust his dick so hard and grab himself by the crotch. Come on, folks, get over yourselves. And him and Alicia Keys doing that little number, that is nothing to even think about. We can fuck up a wet dream, and that's what makes us sometimes where I shake my head, I say, my people, my people. Like you said, Brother Kendrick, she was damn sure wearing that red. I'm not necessarily a big Alicia Keys fan, but she damn sure got a fat pumping ass, and she looks pretty sexy. So, she always going to be on the map for that as it go. And, Carol said it used to be an item. Okay. Let's say if they used to be an item. I don't have a problem with that, Carol. She's married now. He's got a girlfriend, multiple kids. As men, it's okay to have a little bit of affection for some of our exes. I still think I can fuck any one of my exes. That includes my ex-wife. But there you go. I'm just an arrogant motherfucker like that. Having said that, when I hug her and rub up against her ass, don't mean I want to fuck her right then. So I don't have a problem with him hugging her, to be honest with you. Kendrick says, our people love controversy and making a big deal out of everything. We damn sure do. Folks, let's just bask in the moment that Usher put Atlanta on the map. It was a successful halftime show. It was better than what we expected. He lived up to all of the hype. As Carol said, I'm fine with them being friends. Absolutely. Let them be friends, And even if there is a little bit of fucking on the side, leave them people alone. In this day and age where pussies can put you 6 feet under and that furry bank can have you sitting at the clinic, who gives a fuck if they want to bump and grind a little bit like Arkell said? Free Arkells. So anyway, I'm going to let folks get back to their business as Lady D from the TFG Tonight. So I'm going to go back to minding my motherfucking business. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of y'all night. And this has been just another Ratchet Moment with Lee Black. Till tomorrow. Peace.